Hello everyone, welcome to the class, and today we're going to use a mini band if you have one, and if not, don't worry, you can still join for this quick Yoga-Pilates workout. So let's warm up in a cat-cow for 3 deep breaths, arching and rounding the spine. Relax your neck, relax your lower back. Move gently, arching and rounding. Right before you find your downward dog. Inhale, lift up, downward dog, and bend and extend one leg at a time. Move a little bit, shaking your body in the downward dog, arriving slowly to the forward bend. You can keep your knees bent, just relax your hips and the neck. And on the inhale, roll up to your standing position, bring your arms up, and exhale, arms down next to the body one more time. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Prepare for full rotation. Draw big circles with your arms. Maybe use your legs as well. Opening up the chest. And swing the arms forward and backwards, waking up the shoulders. One more. And big arm circle. Open your chest. And move towards the wall. If you have one, we're swinging the right leg forward and backwards. Awakening up our hip flexor, preparing for the glute activation. Draw a big circle with your right knee, creating full rotation on the hip joint. Don't rush, and then switch the direction of your circle. Now prepare to step back with the same leg that you were moving. Arrive to your low lunge, hands on the floor, and just move a little bit forward and backwards if it feels okay in your body. Or maybe just move your hips up and down. Ground the knee, reach the torso, arms up, deep breath in. And exhale, place your hands down, take a dynamic twist, left arm up and down, up and down. One more time, left arm up and exhale, arm down, step forward. Maybe fold a little bit deeper now. Maybe find your elbows in your hands and shake your head a little bit. Relax and lift your body up. Find your right wrist and move to your left. Inhale and switch. Big rotation with the arms, and then we're switching again. Swing your leg forward and backwards. Now we're moving the left leg, finding the balance, waking up our body. And full rotation with the knee, with the hip, especially feel that in your hip more than on the knee. And switch the direction, full rotation inwards. Prepare to step it back, low lunge. Left leg steps back, hands on the floor. And again, check your hips. Observe what they want today, maybe full movement, maybe just a little bit of stretch, maybe pulses. Lift your torso, arms up, open chest. And exhale, hands down, arrive to dynamic twist. And open and close one more. Right arm up and down. On the next inhale, step back to the plank pose. Warming up the core with few movements, knees to the floor, left and the right, tapping gently. Squeeze the abs. Bring your belly inwards. And now reach the knee, reach the chest with the knee. Compress the belly a little bit closer. And now the elbow. Reach for the elbow. Maybe the triceps. Maybe the armpit. Keep reaching. And release the knees down. Take a quick child pose. And proceed back on your mat. So it's time to place our band on the quadriceps. If you have one or two, you can place one on your quadriceps and one in your ankles. Why not? Since I have one, I place it on the quadriceps. And check your position. You're going to take steps to the left and then to the right. Kind of squat position if you can, go lower. And take 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. Without lifting your hips, move. And now just one and one. One and one. Step to the left, step to the right with your hips pretty low. Few seconds in here. And prepare for pulses. We're moving our hips up and down, pressing very strongly on the heels, activating the glutes. Few more, and then hold. And again, we're going to step left to the right. Don't lift the hips. That's the most challenging thing for many of us. So keep them low while you're stepping left to the right. Balance your weight. And as always, try not to overarch the lower back. Prepare to pulse very quickly, up and down, and hold. All right, now we're going to move the knees. Open and close. Separate and connect the knees. Burning our side glutes abductors. Maybe go a little bit quicker. A little bit more. And hold it for a second and release. Shake your legs. Proceed to your hands and knees. We're going to go directly for the abduction. Reach your right leg up and pulse the knee. Very highly lifted knee. So bring it to your highest possible and don't collapse. Give it all with just a few seconds here. Move it quickly up and down. And now the kicks. Prepare to kick the knee up and down with a big range of motion. So you're bringing it up and down, very dramatic lift. Control this movement, even if it's very painful. And now prepare to pulse. Mini pulses to finish the work. Hold it, and then extend the leg and take your side plank for 1 second right before you proceed into the plank. So let's meet in the plank pose. If you can, ground your forearms, stay in your elbows. Squeeze the belly in, squeeze your glutes, and just stay strong in your position. Take a break in a quick child pose. I'm going to switch the side. We're going to move the left leg now. Prepare to pulse. Give it all from very, very beginning. We just have a few seconds in here. Keep pulsing it. A little bit more. Keep lifting it up. Prepare for the kicks. Bringing the leg up and down, creating more space in the hips. Reach it higher. Prepare to pulse again. Our last set of abductor pulses. Move a little bit more and hold. And then extend the leg, open up to your supported side plank. Draw a big circle right before you take this forearms plank or your hands plank. Squeeze each muscle of your body. Just few breaths in here. Feel your whole body active. And then ground the knees. Sit back on your heels. Take a child pose. Extend the spine. And gently release. Let's meet on the floor, laying down on the belly. Extend the legs. Relax the neck completely. Place your hands next to your ribcage and lift your chest up. You might want to lift just your shoulders, depending where you are, but I invite you just to open up a little bit more in the upper body with me. And then slowly proceed down, forehead on the floor, on top of your forearms. And come back to the kicks. We're pulsing our right leg now, lifting it up and down very dynamically. Make sure you're squeezing your right glute. And then come back to the kicks. The same leg, kicks up and down, up and down. A few more seconds. Up and down. Hold it for a second. Squeeze the glute and relax for a moment. Shake your hips before you come to the left. Prepare to pulse your left leg. Now you're squeezing your left glute as much as you can, as much as it's painful. Keep squeezing this glute while you're pulsing it. And now kicks. Lift the leg up and bring it down, up and down, up and down. Few more. Prepare to hold it and then release. Bring your hands next to your ribcage. Lift your chest up and lower it down. Baby cobra presses. Lift up and proceed back to your heels. Extend through the spine. Relax your forehead. Go a little bit deeper in your child pose. Take this moment to reset and maybe exhale from your mouth, letting go of any pressure within yourself. And then arriving gently to our next one. Move the band so it's comfortably placed on your quadriceps and lay down on your back. Placing your lower back, especially on the floor, extend your legs, not fully, just partially, and have crunches towards the left leg. Make sure your neck is okay with this. Now towards the right leg, we're switching the side, so we're crunching towards the legs, activating the quadriceps. Realign your position and come back. Switch the leg. Left leg crunches. Hold it for a second and switch again. Right leg crunches. Use your abdominal to lift you up. Feel your quadriceps engaged and relax for a moment. Bring your knees to your chest. Remove the band. Bring it on top of your foot. And extend your left leg. So it's nice to have a band on this stretch so you don't need to find your foot with your hands. And here, just notice your body moving the leg a little bit or staying still. And then place the foot on top of your right quadriceps. Push your left knee away from you. Relax your left glute and gently switch. Place the band on your right foot. Extend the right leg and move it a little bit forward, backwards. Make sure your leg is straight. Exhale. Go deeper if you wish to. Just make sure the leg is extended. One more breath. And prepare this leg. Bend the leg and place the foot on top of your left quadriceps. Push your right knee away from you. Relax your right glute. Relax your hips. And release the foot. Hug both of your legs and roll up to your seated position. Extend the neck, extend the spine, and then gently arch and round like a cat cow. Decompressing and slowly taking ourselves into our butterfly. Connect the sole of the feet together and just move the knees a little bit side to side. While you're here, breathe deeply, extend through the spine, and maybe come a little bit closer, bringing your lower belly towards your heels. Make sure you are not experiencing any cold pain. Just relax your neck and spread your knees as wide as it feels right in your body. Relax your hips. Lift your torso up. Bring your right or your left foot on top if you can, legs crossed, and just twist to one side and then to the other. Carefully switch the position. Bring the opposite foot on top in your legs crossed position. And we're going into the twist. Use one hand on top of the knee and place the other one right behind you. Look over your shoulder and switch. Come back to center. Slowly bring your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Connect your hands and then round the spine. Look down. And again, lift them up and release. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon.